Hello folks, this is Ben Gessel. Keep this video kind of short. This one's going to be actually a little bit different subject than I usually talk about, astronomy. So I've taken astronomy actually when I was in community college, just earlier on for general ed. Actually, also another time when I was in junior high. So I've had a few astronomy classes, and it's more of definitely a hobby for me. And I wanted to be an astronomer when I was younger. I remember that was something I definitely considered when I was a boy. Um, so I have a few thoughts here. I'm going to share with you guys in the description a few different websites that you can check out. It goes without saying, I've had a few dreams, at least a few dreams, where I was able to just explore space. I was out in the middle of space, and I could just go wherever I wanted to, and here, there, different planets and things. And I asked myself, could I breathe? I didn't think I was dreaming, so I mean, it's like, I guess I can breathe, so I can breathe. But, it was a dream, but there was a little panic mode when I realized I was out in space for some. I don't know. I don't remember how I got there, but yeah, I mean, it's something I've thought about absolutely off and on for quite some time, ever since I can remember. Really thinking about it, it's hard to know what's going on. I think astronomy should fascinate most people. Um, it is one of the most interesting subjects, but it's discouraging. It has been discouraging up until more recently. And that's why I want you guys to look at some of this stuff. The big news, other than discovering all these new planets that may have life, whether plant or fungus or hopefully animal or intelligent life like humans or something like that. Aside from all that, which I think many of you guys have heard about, NASA expects that by 2025 we will have discovered life, hopefully intelligent life, but we'll have found it. Because they say we know how to do it now, we have the technology, we know where to look. We have time frame. 8 years from now, we'll know. And for all those people that are concerned about water and things, water scarcity. Well, if we can get something over to, I guess, Ganymede, I have it. This is one of the links. Somehow we can get some ships back and forth from Ganymede over there, back over there, over here. Get the technology to drill down to Ganymede and get some of that. We think it's water. I don't know. I think we'll know for sure, in the future. But if we can get some of that water, over there and back, great. But I think we'll probably figure out other solutions other than having to get shipped water in from Ganymede. Some people think maybe we can colonize Ganymede. That's your guess is as good as mine if that's going to work out. It's quite a ways away still. It's a moon of Jupiter. I mean, it's also pretty cold, so whoever goes over to live over there, you kind of have to be glutton for punishment or need your suits on if you go out and, unless you stay inside the space station and stuff. It'll be like living in Antarctica, kind of. The more people out there, the merrier, if you can support a larger population. And food sources and all that stuff, so. Food. It's a big deal. And some other things, power and all that stuff, so. I don't know about Ganymede, but it's encouraging to see stuff like this happening. So, and also in this video, I want to mention just a few other things. I still keep thinking, of course, about not only alien life, but, heaven and hell and where they are and where's God, so I know Star Trek, one of the Star Trek movies explored that idea, where's God. I know that I don't think that the quest to find God is something evil. I just know that when I was hearing about the Tower of Babel when I was younger, it seems I was told that the reason they were building this tower was to get to God, right? find have some way of getting physically to God. But I was told that this desire was evil, and that's why the Lord confounded all the languages at that point, and everybody scattered all over the world. Nobody could understand each other, so, or at least just families could, or something. Individual families. So, the desire to find God. I mean, so that it would seem like the desire to find God in this case was an evil thing. So I mean, it's caused a lot of people to question that Tower of Babel story. But perhaps we don't know all the reasons again why this tower is being built. Yeah, I guess it's trying to look for God, but were they trying to bring God down to them? Somehow I guess it can make sense that maybe this is not a good thing to do. But I've always thought that the quest to find God was a good quest. We're going to keep trying to do that because we believe, many of us, not all of us, but many of us believe that evil exists and he's our spiritual, he's our creator, right? Spiritual father, or whatever. And, we know that after we die, we're going to see him, but we would like to, we'd like to find heaven, right? And we could know for sure that it existed and God existed. Maybe one of the reasons, again, why we haven't seen it yet is because one of the whole points of this life is to not know for sure. Right? So it's invisible. God can make something invisible. He can definitely make heaven invisible to us. And then you have all the theories. So I think we're just my entire life I'm going to be going from, when I think about this kind of stuff, I'm just going to be contemplating theories, not knowing for sure till after I die. And so, and that's one of the big, that's it for me. It's in a way, it's a bigger deal even than finding intelligent life. Well, they're pretty similar in some respects, but finding God or heaven is a big deal. Which is why, of course, it was one of the ideas for Star Trek. That's a good idea too. I mean, if I was captain of a spaceship and could go faster than light speed, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. I mean, yeah, I'd want to find heaven too. I wouldn't want to mess around just finding little bits of weird fungus or moss and stuff. Man, I want to at least find different alien civilizations, intelligent life, and God. Right, those would be. I don't know. Sure, I like all other stuff, but okay. So aside from all that, I've mentioned this a little bit before. I've contemplated the idea of heaven being beyond the North Star, or some other place, outside of our space as it exists as we know it. And some people say it's in a different dimension. Again, we can't see it, or we have these parallel dimensions, and we can only get to different dimensions via some godlike power. Well, that's all very intriguing. I wonder if, again, wherever God is, wherever heaven is, that it does exist beyond well beyond our universe. Or maybe we'll get to a point when I don't know, again, there's the question, where is the edge of the universe? What happens to get to the edge? Can you go any farther? Do you run into a wall? Anyway, leave me your thoughts and comments below. Talk to you guys later.